Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to be putting together the Walthers Cornerstone Water Street Freight Terminal. I want to quickly, however, thank everyone that has been subscribed to the channel and to the new subscribers as well, as there's a few new ones. And thank you, and I really appreciate the continued support. Getting back to the video, I wasn't too happy with the brown walls that the kit was molded in. And since I had a second kit that I needed to airbrush, I painted the two of them together. For this building, I used Vallejo Orange Red for the brickwork, and then just some cheap granite gray for the foundation. I did have to go back with a brush to touch up some of the foundation area, but it actually turned out a little bit better and had a little bit of grit to it that it made it look more like concrete. And there also were some touch-up spots that I needed to do with the brick as well from the magnets, but we'll get to that in a little later. The windows were a nice green, and I felt that they matched real well and was a good contrast with the brick color, and decided to just leave those as the green. A lot of the details I put in off camera, such as the doors and the windows, as it's just really simple, put them in and glue them, and with the number that were there, it was just easier to do that off camera. The glue that I like to use is Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. I like how it works and it dries relatively quickly. I've said it in previous videos, but I really like building kits again now that I am using the Tamiya Extra Thin, because things dry quickly. I can put two walls together, let them sit for just a couple of minutes, and then can start working on the next ones. And it allows me to get them built a lot faster than when I was building kits when I was younger. One thing with the office parts of the building that I'm working on now is I needed to go in and actually clean off some of the edges of the corners where they meet up, as it wasn't giving a clean, flat, or not flat, but a clean 90-degree angle. And so I ended up having to go back and do that as I was building it. The warehouse portion didn't have too many flaws, and it was really easy to get squared up, and I didn't have to go back and do that. And I also painted the roof joists on the warehouse the German camel green as well. I then took some train color dirt and used that to paint the roof of the office, and then dry brushed a little bit of it on the warehouse as well to bring out some of the kind of shingle molding that had been put into it, and I liked the look of it. The only thing that I was slightly disappointed about with this kit is the loading dock supports that are trackside. They didn't get molded all the way with the injection molding, but since most of the time there's going to be rail cars in front of it, I'm not worried about it and may go back and touch it up, but at this point I'm not worried. And then once I got the building complete, I took it down to the layout and put it where I had already decided that it was going to go. And it does help to hide some of the plywood prairie that I still have down there. But one thing I wanted to get this down there and check was I didn't know if trucks would be able to match up to the truck loading dock area and be able to back into with how I had the track plan. But luckily I measured correctly and there's enough room, and even though that's a little tight, they still would be able to back up to the dock and load and unload from trucks as well as rail cars. So I appreciate again everybody for subscribing and watching the video. If you did enjoy this and haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would, and we'll see everybody in the next video.